gayness orbits around straightness, transgender orbits around cisgender, and that all races orbit around whiteness.
People like Anne Hathaway have this amazing ability to say nothing for long amounts of time.
She's being paid probably like $100,000 to go speak for the Human Rights Campaign. She's just some random actress.
Speaking on behalf of the HRC, they don't have anybody in their own community.
That myth is that gayness orbits around straightness.
That myth is that the Earth is a globe.
I honestly am just not at all clear on what myth she's talking about.
This oppressive idea that the Earth is a sphere.
And she said gayness is orbiting straightness, right? Yeah. What is that? She's saying that to be straight is to be the sun.
That's no moon.
Honest to God, I had no idea what she was talking about. Is this an allegory? This is an allegory, that's what it is. The sun is straight, Earth is gay.
It is ancient, so it is trusted.
Okay, it is ancient because it is natural law.
And when I use the term straight, I don't mean to offend any persons of a non-traditional sexual preference. And when I use the term non-traditional, I don't mean to offend any persons who oppose historically normalized...
Okay, I get it.
There are men and there are women, and men and women create human life.
It is a myth that is with us from birth.
With us from birth. It's like she thinks that all people, like a person born in Africa, with us from birth, a person born from Africa, believes that whiteness is central.
See, that's why I don't know what she's talking about, because I was a baby when apparently I was taught this myth.
Is that, that sounds like what she's saying. It doesn't seem to make much sense though.
I'm hungry and possibly teething. Maybe I'm wet. Who knows? I'm a baby.
And I wasn't ready. My prefrontal lobe wasn't developed fully enough. So I wasn't there for that. I missed it. I'll have to do some remediation, I guess.
Later on in the video, she fake cries.
I appreciate this community so much because it's where I learned to reject this myth.
And it's like super obvious because she fake cries for like 2 words and then she stops and goes back to like being normal. It's like, ugh.
I preferred her in The Devil Wears Prada.
What it does do is centralize love. A new world will emerge, forged from this community.
This isn't a substantive discussion about anything. It's just a bunch of buzzwords.
What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang.
I mean, a new world. This is like a new world order for them. They honestly want to make this the new normal.
All she's saying is just platitudes. Correction, she's being paid to say platitudes.
Using words like, let's centralize love. They're making this person the other. This thing is orbiting this thing.
You could say all of these words about any cause.
No, I don't think she's part of the Illuminati.
And this community of flat earthers is not only going to question that myth, but we're going to destroy it.
The Earth is
Flat.
I know I'm speaking in abstractions and that there is privilege embedded in my ability to do so.
Yeah, because you're Mia Thermopolis. You literally are the Queen of Genovia. Of course you're privileged. Duh.
Shut up.
Authentic equality doesn't prioritize sexual orientation. It doesn't put any one gender or race at the center. It doesn't erase our identities either. Can you imagine what will happen as each person follows the lead of this community and rejects the myth of their own unworthiness?
I hate when they say this about unworthiness. It's not about transgender people or gay people being unworthy. Basically, it's just mischaracterizing the people that oppose the transgender movement.
What you're talking about is literally having race or gender or sexual orientation be your identity.
They are absolutely worthy of love, but it is about not taking away reality.
It's not your faith, it's not your family, it's not the choices you've made in your life or the career you have. Like, those are all things that you actually affect. Those things can actually be your identity.
For a straight, white, actual, cisgender female, I think it's a little bit bizarre that she is taking this as like her issue in a community that she doesn't necessarily identify with.
When you start saying your gender is your identity, you've divorced yourself from your personhood. You're saying all I am is my body, or all I am is who I want to have sex with, or all I am is what color my skin is.
How are we supposed to get anywhere if we just use these empty words to each other? We're not actually saying anything.